Hello friends, welcome to free chess videos for all. So today the game that I prepared for you was played between Mikhail Tal and Robert Scusa in 1955. So in this game we'll see how Mikhail Tal won that match without a queen. So he did some great calculation on the board and finally he won the match. So the game started with d4, knight f6, c4, d6, now knight c3, g6, knight f3, bishop g7, now g3. So it entered into King's Indian defense. So castle from black, bishop g2, knight bd7, now short castle from white, now e5. So here you can take the pawn. So but Tal went for queen c2 move. Here Robert played rook e8. So I just wanted to show you one more thing. After queen c2, you can take the d4 pawn, knight takes d4, now knight b6, rook d1, if knight takes c4, then knight c b5. So if you, because your knight is attacked, so you have to move your knight. In that case your c7 pawn would be gone. So instead of moving that knight, you can play a6, now queen takes c4, a takes b5, knight takes b5. So you can come to this position if you take e takes d4. So you can analyze this position. So let's go back to the original rook e8 move. So after rook e8, rook d1 from Tal, now c6, b3, queen c7, now e4 attacking the center, now a6, now bishop a3. So what's the point of this bishop a3 move? Basically, if you can take the e5 pawn and if black takes with that knight, in that case you can take the d6 pawn because you have bishop and rook attacking this pawn. In other case, if pawn takes e5, in that case this bishop would have a very good diagonal here. So okay, this could be the move, objective of the move. So now let's go back. So c5 from black, now d takes c5, knight takes c5, b4 attacking the knight, so knight went back to e6, now c5, d takes c5, now knight d5 attacking the c7 queen, now knight takes d5, e takes d5 and c takes b4, like giving a chance to exchange the queen. But here we can see that white is in a attacking position, so it wouldn't be a good idea to exchange the queen. So let's pause the video and try to find out a very good move from white. So here Tal came up with a good move, that is queen a4, attacking the e8 rook because it is not protected. So bishop d7 attacking the queen, queen takes b4. Now again here you have options to move away your knight because your knight is under attack, or you can play any other move. So you can pause the video and think. So here Robert came up with a very good move, that is a5, but it's basically a mistake because Tal found out a brilliant move here. So if you can pause the video and think about it. So here he didn't care about the queen, he just took the e6 knight. So a takes b4, rook takes d7 attacking the c7 queen, now queen c3, e takes f7. Now you have two options. If you go to king h8, then f takes e8, promote a queen, rook takes e8, now rook c1, you take the a3 bishop, now rook c7 attacking the g7 bishop, rook g8, knight takes e5. If bishop takes knight, then rook takes h7 mate, and if you play rook, suppose e8 attacking the knight, in that case knight f7 check, king comes to g8, now knight h6 check. Now if bishop take h6, then bishop d5 check, king goes to f8, check, now g8, now again check with the bishop and the rook, so you can't take it. In any square h8 or f8, if you go, it's a mate, right? So let's go back. After king takes f7, it's king f8. Okay, now f takes e8, promote a queen, king takes e8. Now good move, rook a d1, protecting the d7 rook. Now your g7 bishop is under threat, so bishop f6. Now bishop c1 to protect the bishop, rook a2. Now good move, knight g5, offering that knight, but Robert didn't take it. He played queen c2, attacking the f2 pawn. Now again good move, knight e4. Now bishop e7. Here also Tal came up with a brilliant move. So if you can pause the video and try to find out. So if you found out the move, rook takes e7, then brilliant move, king takes e7, now bishop g5. Now there are few possibilities. If you go king e6, in that case bishop h3 check, right? Now you can go to here f7, so in that case rook d7 check, now king f8, now bishop h6 check. Again if you go to g8 or e8, if e8 then knight f6 mate, if you go to g8 then check here and it's a mate, right? So let's go back to the original position after just a second guys. It's bishop g5 after bishop g5. So now if you go here, it's again check, you come here, again check, and you will land up into the same position. So e6 and king e8, these are not good moves. So the correct move is after bishop g5, it's king f8. So rook d8 check, king comes to g7, now rook d7 check again, king goes to h8, because if you go to f8 or g8, again knight would come, bishop would come, and it would be a mate. So king h8, now h4, good move because creating a square for the king. Now rook a1 check, king goes to h2, now rook d1, trying to exchange the rook, but it would be a bad move. So knight d6, queen takes f2, now knight f7, king comes to g7, now bishop h6, king comes to f6, now take the rook at d1. Now it's all over I guess, but still b3, rook f1, because earlier you can't take the knight because again rook would come to f1, but in that case he should have taken the knight because at least one piece less would be there. Okay, let's see. Now queen takes f1, bishop takes f1, now e4, bishop c4, now b2, bishop comes to a2. Now it's all over. Still he promote a queen. Now bishop g5 check, king goes to g7, and here bishop takes b1. So here Robert resigned the game. So you can see how Tal found some brilliant moves on the board. One is not caring about the queen and take the e6 knight. Then again when black bishop went to e7, then rook takes bishop e7. So those two moves were really brilliant. So yeah, this game I wanted to show you guys. So please like go through it, and if you find some other new lines, just put in the comment section, and I'll see you soon with some other new videos. And please like and share the videos, and please subscribe the channel, and please press the bell icon. So till then, all the best and see ya.